Chooks, who is a security consultant. Morning, and thank you for joining us. Well, ever since this matter came up, of course, different scenarios, courts matter, even the Senate looking into this matter. But from your perspective, having seen the way this is operating here, do you think that there's something that we're not doing right, or it shouldn't even pop up at all, or the way it popped up, something needs to be corrected, or should they just stay action pending the resolution of all such matters concerning that directive by the police?
Yeah, good morning, Sulai, Chamberlain, and very good morning to you all.
Good morning.
All right. Yeah, on the issue of the ban on the tinted glasses, we've seen so much cries and so many people saying something on it. But I came on this studio to expatiate more on what the law says on motor vehicles, prohibition of tinted glass, decree number 6 of 1991, which was modified during the tenure of President Obasanjo, and it becomes law of the Federation of Nigeria, CAPS M21. All right. Now, to go this way, the law says, the law on the Federation of Nigeria, it says, the federal military government hereby decrees as follows. 1, except with the permission of the appropriate authority designated for the purpose of this decree, and for such good cause as may be determined from time to time by the appropriate authority, no person shall cause any glass fitted on a motor vehicle to be 1, tinted or shaded, okay, colored lightly or thickly, darkened, or treated in any other way. So the law is explicit on this area. So based on this, the law says no person is authorized or is allowed to tint, shade, colored thickly or lightly or darkened, and to be treated in any other way. You see, so based on this, nobody is exempted for now on the issue of tinted glass. So section 1 of section 2 says, in this section, good cause means health or security reasons. So when the Inspector General of Police came on board, and he said the issue of tinted glass and the crimes committed behind tinted glass are numerous. Terrorism, kidnapping, killing unsuspected policemen on duty, then thuggery, political maneuverings, ballot snatching, and so many of the issue and crimes, raping, abducting people, assassination, robbery. So some of these things are crimes committed behind tinted glasses. Then he said, the law continues. He said, notwithstanding anything to the contrary contained in any law, rule of law, enactment, or the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria 1979 as amended, any person who, without the permission of the appropriate authority, causes any glass fitted, as it has been enumerated. So the issue here is not only the vehicle that come with tinted glasses, but you have to realize that whoever causes, this includes the men who fix in the feet onto the plain glasses. They too are not exempted from the law.
What happens then if you bought your vehicle in that state?
Okay. Now we go to the laws, section 2, subsection 2. It's an offense for you to commit such things. And then in section 3, the law says, it shall be the duty of the buyer, donee or importer of a motor vehicle with tinted, shaded, colored, darkened or treated glasses to change all glass within a period of 14 days from the date of arrival in Nigeria or date of purchase, whichever is applicable in each circumstance. So the law is self-explanatory on this.
So what law are we talking about here, Mr. Chooks?
Yes, please.
Come again?
What law book do you have with you there?
This is not a law book. It's Motor Vehicle Prohibition of Tinted Glass Decree number 6 of 1991, which was retouched by President Obasanjo's regime, and is Laws of the Federation, MCAPS 21, M21, as amended.
So as you speak, you say if you have what they normally would call a factory-fitted tinted glass on your vehicle, you should change them as soon as you bring them into the country.
That's what the law says.
And for those that haven't done that, because I'm quite sure you know lawyers and a whole lot of people have challenged that in so many places, and even some are already in court.
Well, if you go...
Go ahead.
Okay then. If you go to court, the law empowers the IG in section 3. It says in this decree, reference to the appropriate authority means reference to the Inspector General of Police or any person or authority authorized by him to give such permission as is contemplated in subsection 1 or section 1 of this decree. So it's only the Inspector General of Police that have the authority to give permit. So as I explained earlier, two things are mindful here. One is on security reasons, and the second is on health ground. So the law has says if you bring such vehicles, whether the vehicles are donated by NGO or you purchase it overseas or in other forms, as long as this vehicle is tinted and it comes into the country, the law says you have 14 days to remove.
Oh, but you also spoke about a permit. I mean, here we're reading something about the Senate trying to amend the law, saying that they should, that period to get a permit should be extended from 14 days to 90 days. I think it was sponsored by Italian. And where does the permit issue come in? And does the Inspector General of Police have the authority to grant exemptions?
Sure. In the whole of the Federation and in the law, the power lies with the Inspector General of Police.
Let me go through what...
If you can go back to what the Senate was saying on Daily Sun of Monday, April 22, 2013, which says, Senate may amend tinted glass law. Motorists risk 50,000 naira fine or 6 years jail. Okay? This has been in the system. If you go down on this law with me here, section 4 says any person who commits an offense under this decree shall on conviction be liable to a fine of 2,000 naira or to imprisonment for a term not exceeding 6 months or to both of fine and the imprisonment. This law was captured or copied through the British system, and the fine of 2,000 naira is too minimal, it's too minute. And the sign of the pounds was removed, and the Nigerian naira was put in, and it goes down. The laws here affect individual and corporate entities. Subsection 4, subsection 2 says where an offense under this decree has been committed by a body corporate, every person who at the time of the commission of the offense was a proprietor, director, general manager, secretary, or other similar civil servant, or agent of the body corporate, or a person purported to act in any such capacity, as well as the body corporate shall be guilty of the offense and may be proceeded against and punished accordingly. So this thing has been here. We have to give kudos to the Inspector General of Police who summoned courage to effect this. Permit me to say, when this law came in 1991, I assumed the Inspector General of Police might be an Assistant Commissioner of Police or Deputy Commissioner of Police then. But for him, and so many IGs have come and gone, But for him to come up now to stamp his feet and say, let's